friends, and welcome to Diamond in the Rough Ministries YouTube series. Every time I post a vlog for you guys and I see the first view, it releases. It's out of my system. It never happened. You know what I mean? God wakes me up every day and He forgives me for any and all the dumb stuff and selfish stuff I do all day. So I can definitely forgive myself for something if He can do it. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Y'all, my shirt all wrinkled. It'll be alright. So I want to talk to you guys about my suicidal attempts. What's S? I didn't like myself. Let's get straight to it. I just didn't like myself. I thought I was dumb. I thought I was ugly. I didn't think I was ever gonna find love. Thank God I found love. And He's such a beautiful man. I didn't have a purpose. I didn't feel like I had a purpose. I didn't think that anybody was looking up at the moon at the end of the day thinking about me, praying for me, thanking God for me, loving me unconditionally, no matter what I did. I just didn't see nobody doing that. I mean, your parents and your family, they're supposed to love you, so that don't count. You know what I mean? But for some people, it do count because it's like, well, everybody don't have a family. Well, I have a big family, and they love me. As you can see, they provide for me. But it has nothing to do with the world around you. You can be rich and still be suicidal. I'm not rich. Well, now I'm rich. I'm rich in spirit. I'm very rich. I'm very wealthy. But I was very poor in my spirit. I tried to take my life. How many times? Okay. I used to cut my ankles. And it's so funny because my roommate almost caught me one day. She almost caught me. She was asleep. And I was in my bed. I was cutting my ankles. I was not cutting them. Like, I was just like, taking little nudges. I can't explain why, honestly. To be honest, I seen it in this movie called 13. And when I seen her, how she felt afterwards, she just felt so relieved. I wanted to feel like that. Because it was something that a high couldn't do. So, I used to cut. And I would cut in areas you can't see because I was a popular girl on campus. So, I didn't want people to know that I was a cutter. So, yeah. She almost caught me one day. But I was suicidal, honestly. Not because I was raped as a child or I was molested or heartbreak. It was really an internal thing. Like, I didn't like who I was. I didn't like who I was becoming. I didn't like that all the people I loved and relied on didn't really care about me. And when I say liked and relied on, I'm talking about as far as like my relationship. High school boyfriend had died. That's when it really started for real. Because I was just like, I don't want to be here. So I just kept asking God. I was like, if He ain't here, I don't want to be here. Like, God, please just take my life. Give my life to somebody who deserves it. Like, somebody didn't wake up today. Let me trade places with him. Like, I don't want to be here. And every time I would ask Him to not wake me up, He woke me up anyway. But I guess He woke me up for you. So now I feel like I got a purpose. But yeah, He would just keep waking me up. I kept begging Him the night before when I'm cutting to stop. Y'all, I got so bad that one day, like, I used to be so stressed and depressed. That's why I used to cut. I used to, and, try to take my life. Because I just didn't think things were going to get better. I had credit card bills, college. I got put out of college. It was just so much. Like, I would cut. And then when I got put out of college, then I kept trying to take my life. That's when I started really trying to take my life. Like, at first I was just cutting just to relieve the pain, but man, when I got put out of college, it was something completely different. I didn't have no passion in life. Like, yeah, I'm passionate about fashion and photography and writing and everything, but back then you could say one thing to me and it would stick with me. Like if you told me fashion wasn't gonna make me no money, I immediately thought like, okay, then I would get stressed and I would cry and I would be depressed and I'd cut. One day I wound up losing my job. And it wasn't even my fault. Like I told them I couldn't do it. And they forced me to do it anyway. I wound up getting in a huge car accident. And they fired me on the spot. Because they wanted me to, I was working for Hertz. And I was a utility worker. So a utility worker is basically, you wash the cars, you put gas in the cars, and you do the service maintenance and everything on it. So they asked me to clean the car and send the car to the customer. Now, I told them that the car was not ready because it wasn't. I was still cleaning it, but they, you know, companies don't care. They want the money, so they just like do it. So I did it. My feet were wet. I wound up. The car wasn't dry yet because I had vacuumed it and shampooed the carpet, all this other stuff, and it was still wet. So I wound up reversing the car. When I was about to park, I put the car in reverse to park. My foot hit the gas, and I backed up into a real big excursion. Totaled the back of the whole car that I was driving, and totaled the front of the excursion. And I wasn't supposed to survive, they said, because like the way it hit, and I'm so small, like I was scrunched up in the car. Thanks, Daddy. But you know, so they told me they thought I was on drugs the day that it happened, because they was like, there was no way that it should have happened, and they didn't take responsibility, and they didn't care the fact that I told them that it was not ready. So they basically just put it on me. So they made me leave work and go to this place, to the place to give a urine sample. By the time I got there, it was closed. So when I called them, they was just like, you know, clearly it's not that serious to you, so we're firing you. I'm like, I had to sit there and talk to the paramedics and everything before I could even leave the site. By that time, the place was already on its way to about to close. Mind you, I left on company time to run all the way uptown where I was nowhere near located to go do a drug test. And it was closed, y'all, and it was raining like crazy that day. And I just felt like my world was over. I was just like, I don't want to be here, y'all. So I got in my car, and I drove to the Bay Bridge. I'm here in DC or whatever. So I paid the toll, drove to the Bay Bridge, and was like, I don't want to live anymore. So it was cars in front of me, and it was cars behind me, and it was cars beside me. So I didn't care about who I hurt. I didn't care. I just didn't want to be here. I lost my job. I was in credit card bills. I had credit card bills. I was in an abusive relationship with my girlfriend. Things just happened. Give me strap guard. Come on. You can say it. I wound up closing my eyes and putting my foot on the gas and flooring the car. Mind you, I said it was cars in front of me, it was cars behind me, it was cars beside me. I floored it, and I closed my eyes, so I was like this. And at this time, I had an 09 Nissan Sentra, so that drink pick up speed fast. Like that. Closed my eyes and I floored it. And I was just like, took my hands off the wheel, and I was just like, I don't want to be here. I floored it, and I just kept my eyes closed. Y'all, you can tell me it's not a miracle. You can tell me there's no God. You can tell me whatever the hell you want to tell me. And I say whatever the hell, because I mean this. Like, I'm so serious. There were no cars, y'all. The cars were gone. The cars were gone. Anybody who lives in the DMV knows that there's two lanes. It's 4 lanes, but it's divided by the little brick wall or whatever. 2 going this way, 2 going that way. If I'm telling you it was cars all around me, meaning because I was on the far end lane, so I was in the left lane, and it was a right lane. If it's cars behind me, mind you, it's like 5 o'clock. That's traffic. That's rush hour. People coming from DC, going back to Virginia, going back to Maryland, going over crossing the bridge, whatever. It's traffic, y'all. I paid the toll and it was traffic. It was cars in front of me. It was cars behind me. It was cars beside me. I floored it. The cars were gone. They were gone. It looked like the rapture took place or something. The cars were gone. I didn't even notice the cars were gone until I finally opened my eyes. I'm just like, I know that pain ain't happened that fast. I know I ain't died that fast because I don't feel nothing. God moved all the cars. It wasn't my time to go yet. And I was so pissed off. I opened my eyes and I looked around. There were no cars there. And I was just still going like 120. I looked at the dash. Driving going 120. Just like my car was just going straight. Like nothing was beside it. Like it couldn't, like the car was stuck. Like it couldn't turn, but it could just go fast. There were no cars there. I'm sorry I shook the table, but there were no cars there. It wasn't nothing for me to hit. Either they drove faster or something, but there was no cars in front of me, beside me, or behind me. If you don't want to watch any more of my videos, if this is the first video you saw, this was in 2000. I'm getting, thank you, Jesus, because I feel your presence. Like, when I get goosebumps, I know he's near. Like, I can show you. Like, I got him. Like, my hair's standing up. Thank you, God. Cars is gone. And I was so pissed off because I wanted to die so bad. Just wanted to die. Like, I didn't want to be here. Like, I was cussing God out, y'all. I was cussing him. I was laying him out. I was calling him any and every name in the book. I was so pissed off at him. I was so pissed off at him. But he didn't want me to die yet. My girlfriend at the time, she wound up calling me. She was like, what you doing? I was like, nothing. She's like, why you lying? I was like, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I wound up catching an attitude with her. I was like, I'm going to call you back. I drove to the end of the bridge, turned around, hopped up at her house. I know you may have lost your job or things not going right. People don't love you. People don't help you. It just seems like people don't care. I'm touching my mirror, trying to get my mirror back. Life hard, man. I know. Like, I'm not here to tell you it's not. Life is not going the way I planned at all. I'm 25 now. I want to be 25. My own car, my own place, no debt, graduated college, working a good job, working on my fashion line. Look where I'm at. I'm ministering. I didn't plan this. I didn't say, oh, let me get in a car accident or let me kill myself. If I would have killed myself, how was I going to minister? God had this for me. I didn't have this for me. If he would have told me I'm going to make you a minister, I wouldn't have accepted. Because I wouldn't have been able to believe it. But everything I've been through, I tell you guys to help you. And it helps me. That's the ripple effect. That's how God works. Like, he can be blessing you and helping me at the same time. He can be blessing me and helping you. Like, he blessed me with this ministry. But he's helping me along the way to get over it and to forgive myself and to move on. Because this is how I look at it. We piss God off all day, every damn day. All day, every damn day, y'all. I'm going to do my lips a little bit more because I'm talking. All day, every goddamn day. I'm pissing him off now because I'm saying damn. He wakes me up every day, despite what I do. Despite the people I don't like. Despite I get angry and I get, I think people suck sometimes. And he still wakes me up. That lets me know that it doesn't matter what is going. Look at it like this. If you're suicidal, or you like to cause pain or inflict pain on yourself or something, look at it like this. If you cut right, or if you do whatever it is that you do, and the next morning you wake up, that means stop. That means God got a plan for you. Because if you want to do today, he don't even have to do nothing to kill us, y'all. He could just stop breathing. He can just stop. He can just do like that, and you'd be dead. Do you think anything that you do to your body has permission to do any harm to you unless he allows it? The devil don't even have permission to test you or harm you or trick you or manipulate you to do something that he wants you to do unless he gets permission from God. That's why people say, oh, God tested me. No, God granted the devil permission to test you. God don't test. He don't test. If he tested us, we would fail. Why would he want us to fail? He wants us to be in heaven with us, so he's not going to test us so that we can intentionally fail. Nah, he's not like us. He's nothing like us. We're petty. People are petty. People love conditionally. He loves unconditionally. People don't forgive. He forgives. He gives every day. You know how you be walking around and you be like, that man killed his wife, or that man da-da-da. He deserves the electric chair. Does he? God forgave him. He woke up the next day. We're not God. We can't control what people do. Only he does. So the next time you think about cutting or killing yourself or something else, man, think about me. I know I don't, that sounds very vain, but I'm very serious. Like the next time you think about doing something just completely idiotic and irrational because your boss cussed you out or you lost your job or, you know, something, your boyfriend broke up with you or your girlfriend cheated on you with your best friend or something stupid. It's always something stupid we want to kill ourselves over for. It don't even be worth it. Like, think about it like this. Like, last year I came up with this little, well, no, I didn't come up with it. Now I realize that when things just pop up in my head and I normally wouldn't think about it, I know it's God. So, God put in my heart, in my head last year, I had lost my dream job at Forever 21, and you know the first thing I wanted to do. I didn't lose my job. I wound up quitting it, but then I wound up getting hired into another one, and then I wound up losing it again, losing the job because I wound up passing out of dehydration and not eating because I wound up working 16 hours straight because we had flow set, and it was just a lot. It was a big store, so we had a lot of stuff to do. And that day, I was about to, you know, out myself or whatever. And immediately it came in my head and was like, Tanika, do you remember what you was crying about in September? Now, mind you, it was November. It's like, do you remember what you was crying about in the beginning, you know, in the beginning of September? And I'm just like, that was random. Because it was very random. But I couldn't remember. I say that to say this. We go through so much stuff that we'll be praying and asking God to do something, and He'll wind up fixing another area, and we'll He'll get our attention with that, and then He'll go and fix the other thing, and then you forget that you even needed to fix. Like next time you want to kill yourself or you want to do something stupid because somebody else did something stupid to you, think about, dang, I can get through this because I don't even remember why I was crying in January. I don't even remember what pissed me off in February. I don't even remember why I wanted to kill myself in March. I don't even remember why I went in the bathroom and was cutting in April. I don't even remember why I sat there and took 18 bottles of whatever or drank how many beers because of what I was going through in May. Just think about that. I'm telling you, you will really like revitalize your. I don't want to say revitalize, but you'll really be enlightened because you'll be like, dang, like, I don't remember because like right now I don't even remember the stuff I cried about in January. I don't remember what I cried about in December, and I don't remember what I cried about in November. And we're in March, about to be in April. So I'm just here to let you guys know, if it's not your time, it's not your time. You can be inflicted. You ain't gonna do nothing but stress yourself out and inflict more pain on yourself, and it's not gonna be your time. When God wanted to be your time, it'll be your time. If He wanted to take you, He'd take you. He don't need you to do nothing for you to take yourself. He created you. He could, just like that. He just choosing not to. So if you do something dumb the day before, right, and you wake up the next day, you should thank God that He's not petty like you, or He can't forgive people, or He's not gracious enough to just be like, I know you hurt me, but I love you anyway. Like, we hurt Him when we do things to ourselves like that. When you cut and when you try to kill yourself, He's just like, you don't even know what I have planned for you, and it's like you're just giving up. What if He gave up when He was creating the earth? What if He decided to create the earth and put us in it and didn't put no air in it? Oh, we would die, wouldn't we? Oh, yeah. Use your noodle, skadoodle. So, I didn't really get to do my makeup, but I felt like y'all really needed my attention on this topic because I needed to get it out. Like, people, I don't think a lot of people understand the intensity of suicide. It's always something. It's a series of events that lead up to suicide. It's not just, oh, I lost my job, I want to go kill myself. No, that's not how suicide works. It's literally a lot of stuff that just boils up to a point where you just like, I can't handle it anymore. I can't take it anymore. And then, you wind up jumping off a building or something, or you crash your car into a tree and then you don't die and then you be pissed off and then now you got a crushed car and a crushed rib. So I'm just saying, like, if you, I'm not saying that I'm not saying I want you to go out and out yourself. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, if you really just like try to think about all the things that it is that's making you want to do that, you be pissed off at the fact that whatever it is that is encouraging you or influencing you to want to kill yourself, that thing ain't even thinking about you no more. That person not even thinking about you. That's what's gonna piss you off. You gonna want to stay on Earth just just to piss them off and just to get back. And I'm not saying I want you to get back at the person or anything, but if that's what you got to use as ammunition to keep yourself here, then keep yourself here. Like, what if I was just like, oh, I don't want to be here, and then God didn't just put it in my hand and just be like, well, remember that boy that said he loved you and then he didn't love you? And I'm like, yes, like I remember. It just immediately took my head. My mind just be like, oh yeah. I'm like, you know what? No, I got a cute shirt in the house, and then I see him all the time. That's right. You know what? I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna look real cute. So when he sees me, he's like, damn, like she look good. Like I should have stayed with her, y'all. But I can't say that if I'm dead, y'all. Can't say it if you're dead. So I just want to tell y'all that, like, try to think, like, the things that you think are really, like, really major, they seem major at the time because it's like you don't have any resources or you don't have anything else to, like, help you get through it. But I'm telling you, it don't even be that deep. Like, you be making it deeper than what it is. It don't even be that serious. Like, we just people who are suicidal are just very dramatic. Just very dramatic. Like, oh my God, my bills aren't gonna get paid, and da-da-da. God said he'll supply all your needs. Okay, all of them. That means, yeah, you may not eat what you want to eat. You may not wear what you want to wear. You may not work the job you want to work. But he provides, okay? Like, if he provides for the daggone birds, he will provide for you. You're more important than birds, okay? So he will give up everything in the world just to keep you here. So if you're thinking about outing yourself because your grandmother put you out the house and your job fired you, or your boyfriend said you're fat and now you just want to cut yourself so you can cut off a few pounds, don't be stupid, because you're not going to cut off no daggone pounds like that. And if somebody tell you that you fat because you got big bones, that's dumb, because there's no such thing as a big bones. Everybody got the same bones. Just do something about it. Exercise, work out, stop eating as much. Not stop eating, because then you be bulimic, but or anorexic. But just get yourself together, okay? Get yourself together. Your God is bigger than your problems. It's not even that serious. Like, maybe that job wasn't even for you. You sitting there going home stressing and fussing and cussing and getting upset about the job. You need to eat. You gotta survive. Everybody ain't working a job. If it's something you want to do, that'll be your passion. It'll be a career. You wouldn't have to get paid to do it. A job is a job. That means you go in and you waste your time for 8 hours and you get a stinky little direct deposit paper check. That's all you get. For a career, you're doing something that you would get paid to do any and every day, or you wouldn't care if you was getting paid to do it or not. I mean, we all want to get paid. I'm not saying you go out and do it for free, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean. So I hope this video helped you, because it helped me. Now I can look at suicide as what? Kill my, do you see how flawless I am? Like, I'm flawless because God told me I'm flawless. Like, I'm not saying I'm sinless. Like, I'm not perfect, but flawless, okay? I ain't got time to be dead. I can't be in a coffin. You ain't gonna see me if I'm in a coffin. You ain't gonna be able to see these caramel milk chocolate eyes if I'm in a coffin, y'all. So, like and subscribe to this video. I'm trying to be positive and upbeat because I don't want you killing yourself, diamonds. Like, who am I talk to? Who will listen to me? How? Tell me how. Y'all, my makeup looks so good. I'm getting so much better with this. That's another thing. If I would have killed myself, y'all wouldn't know how good of a makeup artist I am. I'm trying to be funny, but I know y'all don't think it's funny, so I'm gonna just stop. I'm sorry. But I can't help it. I look good. See, I ain't even used to think I used to look good. Like, y'all wouldn't believe how much acne I got in here. Like, just, makeup is everything. Makeup is life. Y'all, I be looking right here, and I know the camera right here, but I look right here, because if I look right here, it makes me feel like I'm looking at you, and I don't want to look at you. I need to make it feel like I'm looking at myself. That way I can be talking to myself rather than a million people staring at me like this. So, I hope this video helped you. I want you to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. I want to do a Periscope. Let me know what y'all think about that, because I want to use it just to be able to pray for people online. because I'm sure we all suffer from things, and, you know, we just want anonymous prayer, or if you just, you know, think I should do an ask.com, not an ass, like a donkey's ass, but ask with a K.com. You can just like leave your prayers and stuff below, and then I'll pray for you over Periscope without revealing who you are. So, let me know what you think. Stanky dank. Okay? So, I love you if no one else does, okay? I love you. That's why I'm doing these videos. Like, I'm not talking to you about nothing that I haven't already gone through, okay? Tried to out myself plenty of times, and it didn't work. And I'm still here. So, just deal with it. So, if you're still here, just deal with it. Everything will be alright. What you stressing over, you ain't gonna be stressing over 2 months from now. And if you are stressing over, that's because you ain't do nothing about it. Now, that's one thing. Don't be sitting around complaining about something if you ain't gonna try to go out and fix it. Like, if you just gonna sit there and just complain about it, then that's on you. But for the people who are really, like, in the process of trying to get out of that whole state, get you some counseling. If counseling don't work, because I don't like counseling. I'm like, I don't want to sit around and pay nobody to tell them about my problems. That's what God for. He's free. I'm free, too. Until I get rich. And when I get rich, then you gonna have to pay me my coin. I'm just playing. Y'all was here with me from the struggle, from the beginning, so it wouldn't matter for y'all. But I don't know y'all. I don't know who subscribed or who viewing. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But, alright, y'all. I'm done. I'm about to get out of here because I gotta get myself situated. I just wanted to give y'all that intimate setting so we could just talk and everything. So, I love you. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Tell a friend or whatever not to out themselves because it ain't cool. Don't do drugs, stay in school, or whatever. And I will see you next time. And remember, pressure creates diamonds, and you're a diamond in the rough. And it'll be okay, because I said, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I love you. Bye.